Overview mode, part 3. So we're going to start with the dungeon here, and check it out, I got the player spawn location drawing, and I also added a thing here where I can press a hotkey, there I found it, that shows me the scenario's default prize, default wall type, and default floor type, as well as monster trap, spawn rate, and golden chest stats. I believe this brings me to feature completeness for showing every bit of information that exists in the scenario in some way. I don't think I'm forgetting anything, any individual piece now. Now there's explorer.data. I'm not parsing that at all. I can't show like what this tile is called or, you know, what this monster's stats are. That's another whole thing. And I don't have a mechanism for like clicking on something and seeing its name or anything. But at least for the scenario file itself, I'm now showing everything. Alright, so, dungeon. Starts here. The King's Chamber. Fire demons have taken my daughter's necklace. Gilda, daughter of King Osen. This was a big involved scenario with an extra room over here that does nothing. These two have no comment. Right, this is where... that's where the Golden Valley is, I think. That's for much later. While those have no comment at all. Jord, that's the name of this place. Something's wrong in the cellar. That's the cellar. There's some important information given by one of these warriors and this wizard, I think. The evil ones live under the castle. That's not so important, but they come out of the ground at night. I am Merlin, the king's wizard. That information was kind of inferred elsewhere, but this one here. I've seen Turing the evil one. That name is not something I get anywhere else other than the final room after I already need it. So you're supposed to be able to talk to this guy, apparently. But you can't. And right, this one cooks for the king. Aaron washes the dishes. You need to know his name. That boy's seen fire in the mountains. Whatever that's about. Right, the grounds. Merlin is my father. Zelda the maid. Yeah, okay, so that was where the Merlin clue came from. Boy, this is a little distracting, being the default floor type. Interesting, so emptiness doesn't get filled with... oh, right, yeah, the default floor type is right there. Or, sorry, that's the default wall type. So emptiness by default gets filled with all the default wall type, I guess. That makes sense. So, like, if you set the default wall to grass... well, I'll check this for every scenario I open after this. I did check Murkoth's Reign. The prize was... or, sorry, not Murkoth's Reign. Great Forest. The prize was indeed Marble Key. There was no Onyx Key anywhere in there. Anyway, yeah, so the prison is below... what was that text about? They come out of the ground at night. Not out of the ground here. This is not the ground. This is the prison. Fire Demon thanks me for nothing. The other people thank me for freeing them. Right, I wouldn't have the gray key at this point, so I wouldn't be able to open these chests there. I can go down if I answer your question, which... the answer to that is given in the first room. Then I needed to get money to go through here. What's going on over here? Okay, so White Key Adventures. Anyway, so I have no keys at this point. But if I've earned myself some money, I can do this. Hostages. The stone men live to the east. The east. The stone men live to the east, you say? Isn't this room that I'm going to come through... yeah, the stone men. That's a weird thing to say, because I'm going to go west here and south. The stone men live to the east. Although I wouldn't have seen those quotes yet, because I wouldn't have the white key. Alright, so key sequence. I have no keys at this point. Eastward. Eastward. We're going west here. Stone men. This is room 7 for a while. Just a whole bunch of that. Who is the dishwasher? Aaron... they hid the white key in the mountains. Can't see that yet until I get the blue key. Then another repeating room up here. Who is the maid? Zelda. All answerable stuff with information I have now, but again, I wouldn't have the gray key. And Eastward Passage, once again. Right, yeah, so this has a whole lot of directions. Maybe just like the author confused east and west when making this, this section of the, scenario. The demons are in the mountains east of Jord, by the way. And that's Isabel, the cook's helper. So blue key gates that knowledge, which is important for later. Name the king's daughter Gilda. Yep, got that information. There's the stone men, who live to the east. You go northwest to get to them. There is a shortcut out of this place, which is this one here. And here's the blue key. So yeah, I can take the blue key back, get those clues. Was there another blue key thing back here? Yeah, they hid the white key in the mountains. Alright. Anyway, yeah, so you end up back here, blue key in hand. Can't talk to those yet. So go up, go to the cellar where there's trouble. A very long passage. Going past stuff I haven't gotten to yet. Is this like endgame? Yes, that's endgame. Alright. All wraps around itself. Right, here's an easy place to get into emptiness by accident. Or on purpose. Treasure, a key, so that's where the gray key is. Right, and you don't need anything here. So you can get either blue or gray first. Both are open, right? Did I need a gray key to get the blue one? So you can definitely get the blue key here. Could I have gotten... Or sorry, the gray key. Could I have gotten blue without gray? Like, gray opens that stuff. Yeah, there were no gray doors in my way. That one gets me money if I want it. That gets me a zap recharger, so it's a little easier to get through here with gray first. Anyway, yeah, so you do that. I have blue and gray. I can go up here and talk to this money monger, but the floor type is mountain, so you gotta find this way around, but I also don't have the marble key yet. Yeah, right, endgame is in here. That's how it is. That's why I was spotting it there. Don't have white. Go around the outside, find this hidden passage, and there's a little aside here for some reason that does nothing. But clearly the focal point is there. Hi Barth, I'll get to you later. I saw fire in the mountains. Ah, right, okay, so that clue was about... Who said it? You. I have seen fire in the mountains. So basically, like, this clue is supposed to lead me to this hidden passage. I think. Fire in the mountains. So yeah, use that blue key that I got in the cellar. No, in the cellar I got the gray. In the prison. Firemen live at the top of the mountain. That's kind of where we are, but maybe not at the top. Trouble! So many exclamation points! Intruder! Alright. Higher in the mountains. A mountain pass that goes on for a while. Stream flowing east. This time it actually is. Get real excited about money. Higher up. High in the mountains where it's cold. I don't have the white key yet. Their den is near, be cautious. Maybe I'll be getting it here. Their den is near, be cautious. Their den is near, be cautious. I've seen the black key, the wyverns keep it. And right, here's the unanswerable one. Name the evil one touring. Unless you just know, or you pull that quote out of the warrior. Not going to be able to answer that quizzer, but fortunately it's bypassable. So yeah, room with white key. Fire demons. Pretty consistent spelling like that. Use blue to get white. And I had to already have blue to come here, right? I think... Yes, there is an explicit blue gate there. Okay. So I have white at this point. I've seen the black key. The wyverns keep it. Here's the white adventure. Underground slaves. The wyverns make us work in their mines. The wyverns make us work in their mines. We work in the bowls of the earth. Thank you. I'm the carpenter Joven. Alright, so yeah, Joven the carpenter. You need to know about that. Here's the prison. Here's endgame stuff. Yeah, so I can see this quote, just given by the snow demon instead of the warrior. Right, so here's this. Intruder, again. The marble key is in the mountains. No comment from the mauler. Right, and I do get onyx down here. Name this kingdom Jord. Name this kingdom Jord. Name this kingdom, etc. Another den. So you can just go straight north here and get the onyx key right away. There's also stuff in here. Right, and you want to do that to talk to this man later. The wyverns keep the onyx key. I've seen it. Death awaits. The phantoms keep the marble key. Right, haven't seen that one yet. And you The marble key is at the top of the mountain. Yeah, where the floor-type mountain is. Who is the oven carpenter? 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 Yeah, see, these I can't see early. But this one I can. A little place here. Okay, so anyway, got onyx key in hand. Come back and... Oh, I guess... No, hang on. The marble key is in the mountains. Is at the top of the mountain. The south mountain, because not this mountain, a different place. So now you can go through this onyx door, finally. The southern mountains. Do not go into the mountains! Ignore that clue. Isabel, the cook's helper. Felta's husband Barth. Demons, with an A again. Take all the people to the mountains. Welcome to the Golden Valley. Alright. Go up higher. Go up higher. No comment. Keep climbing. That guy's just there for encouragement. Higher. No comment. The crest. No comment. Little place for a zapper charger. Another very long passage for no reason. The demons have the necklace. The demons will kill you. The demons will kill you. No comment. No comment. So I'm noticing a pattern with, like, monsters absorbing things that happen earlier than their order. Still don't know how this happens. Like, it cannot be that the author deliberately typed in "the demons will kill you" here with the exact same syntax as that. Yeah, so that's a mystery that over the entire course of this LP I have not solved. But that's mostly just because I didn't touch the editor much and learn all the intricacies of that. Just played the main game. The necklace is north of the castle, underground. Right, okay. So there, that's a clue I would get on the way back with the marble key, because that's what I'm on a journey to. Demons have much gold. Demons are near. Urg guards the necklace. Beware the evil one. Urg is not the evil one. Urg is earlier than that. Barth talks too much. No comment. No comment. A phantom. Right, the phantoms have the marble key. The marble key. Alright, so that's pretty straightforward. So back down here, with clue in hand for the next place to go, and other quizzer clues and stuff. The dungeon. This scenario was so good. Urg awaits. Right, yeah, this is the cellar. Name the Southern Valley Golden! Name the Southern Valley Golden. Go north, young man. No comment. Okay, so the fire demon. I think I did talk to this before I quizzed. Of course I would. He would have flown across the trap, because they do fly. And I talked to everybody, so I would have talked to him. Okay, yeah, and here's Endgame Gauntlet. Outer Guard, Outer Guards, Elite Guard, Elite Guard, whatever. Who guards the necklace? Urg, yep. Supreme Guard. The Inner Guard. Barth's wife Velta. Snowflake Room, Tree Room, and the Blockade. This just goes on for a long time. Urg and the Chosen Ones. Merlin! Blank first line, answer second line. So sometimes they only get one line of the thing. It's so weird. Name the King's Wizard Merlin. Right. Turing and his minions. Magic floor room. No comments. There's the necklace. Okay, so any other bits of interest here? There's a large sprawling scenario, very high quality, still one of my favorites. Yes, all of this is endgame sprawl. Let's go up. That's the top floor. Okay, so I went up and... No, it's not. Wait, no, what? No, that was one floor down, of course. Yes, in here. Yeah, so one floor down is where all the end game is. Let's go down, then. If I go down again... I recognize this place. We went through there, and all of this is just part of that network plus this. Yeah, I know, it's a little funny. You can see the same room in the wraparound. This is the same room. Just because of the way the zoom math works. I calibrated it to have 3 rooms exactly on screen here, and with the 1 pixel border, it I don't know. It messes with things and just happens to work out that way. So anyway, if I go down one more, this is Onyx Key Vault. If I go down one more, this is a nothing floor. Down one more takes me to the top, right? Yeah, the crest, okay. Nothing surprising here. 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 Okay, and that's the whole scenario. So like one wasted room pretty much. Just, whoa, wrong key. Just room slash. Alright. So that's dungeon. I knew that would take a while, and it did. Next up I want to say is... No, what I wanted to say was wrong. Next up is Kondoa. Samantha da Silva, number 2. Alright, Kondoa. Start here. Oh, right, and stats. Default prize, money, default wall, forest, yep, default wall, and emptiness. Default floor, gravel. Monster 10, trap 10, spawn 25, gold 100. Okay. Only safe place on level. Julie's been captured. No quotes on those. She knows what she's doing. This is Princess Allura visiting from here. I love how often this gets referenced. Like all the way up to 5 trials, Castle Highland was still being talked about. Okay, so this stairway is super important. When I was previewing this for... right, everybody here says I'll kill you. I could check them all, but they all say I'll kill you. I'm sure. Castle Pin Hut. When I was previewing this and gathering notes and stuff on what I would want to show, which, by the way... right, my only note for this one is that the stairway in the first room is important. I got super lost. But anyway, so you go through Castle Pin Hut. Everybody wants to kill you. Whole variety of monsters here. Castle Pin Hut requires blue key. So, I need a blue key. Go back up the thing to the beginning. So blue key is needed to make any progress there. Marble key amidst the torches. Just finding the entrance to anything is tricky here. Like this little hidden passage was what gave me so much trouble. What if we start there this time? So go here, get white. Can go down to this weird death hallway that just goes on. Yeah, I can check these real quick, just in case I find something different. Zap recharger and stuff. River I can go across. Does the path end here? So here's Julie, right? Have to cast force field on off to talk to her. Not that she says anything interesting, just identifies herself. I'm trying to find the Scepter of Kondoa, so you tell me what the goal object is. How do you get those chests with force field on off? Same way you save Julie. Black key is upstairs. Okay, so you end up in this little place with the onyx key. So at this point I have just onyx, I think. No, onyx and white. Okay. Black and white are done. And right, yeah, there's the ladder. And I have onyx, so I can open this. She'll kill me, so will she. Open this to get blue, and that allows proceeding over there. But there's more stuff to do out here. When would I run into a barrier that requires the gray key? So I know I can get it here. At this point I could go down here and go through that, go into Castle Pinhod. Let's go in the gray key adventure real quick. Right, so this takes me into that hallway. What most of the scenario is built from. Standard stuff. No variation from the pattern so far. The Mauler does say, I'll kill you. So if you wanted to know about this Mauler, he does say, I'll kill you. Yep. This is mirroring the experience of playing the scenario. Only much abbreviated. The Warlock does say, I'll kill you, by the way, in case you want to know. So does the Warrior. So does the wizard. And at the end of this is a way to the gray key. All right. And I've not found the way to the marble yet. That's there. Through whatever this is going to be. Okay, so you come up to get to where it is. All right, so following this backward. Snake through there and end up in forest. Molly says I'll kill you. Wizard says I'll kill you. Wizard says I'll kill you. There's some bones here. Somebody died here and dropped their money. Okay, yeah, so keep on going back. Return to the start room, where I can finally open the way to Castle Pinhod. What's missing? A scepter. Right, that was a relevant clue, kind of. Except you can just step around this quizzer. It could have been. Treasure room, I'm Princess Hope. The dungeons are to the north. Yeah, so go through the treasure. Have to loot at least 5 of those to get in here. No comment on those. Goals is up to something, I know it. My kingdom and Kondoa are at war. Never learned what your deal was. This did not clearly tie into any other stories here. That was imprisoned for something it didn't do. This man stole a scepter. Alright, and here's where you'd need the gray key to get out of there. And the marble key is beyond that, I think. Give the scepter back to Princess Hope. Where'd you come from? Lonely. Stole an apple. Release the spider. Accused of outlaw. Who stole the scepter? Goals. Who is Goals? Who are you? Okay, yes, I need marble key to proceed. People are back to killing me. It says only safe place on level in the start room, but this is a safe place on level. Alright, so I have to walk through some lava. What's that? Water room. Which is the 5th key? Right, I misread this as where is the 5th key when I came through here. I don't know why, but that's what happened. I'll kill you. Yeah, and I have the other 4 at that point, so I have to know. Whoa, there's like a lot down here. I forgot about all this. Goals did bad things. Everyone wants to kill me, including the warlock and the wizard. Okay, so all these hidden passages lead to nothing. They're just there for fun. I mean, there's healing implements, but those are everywhere. Those say nothing. Go up here to start on the road to the, well, to finish the road to the marble key. Alright, key amidst the torches. Got it. Going back. And unlock this to get to locked room where the scepter is. You can't have the scepter. See, this one doesn't say I'll kill you. You can't have the scepter of Kondoa. This says it differently. Let's beyond those doors. You need the 5 keys. You need the 5 keys to get past here. That's what that warrior says. Alright, so that would appear to be Kondoa. Any surprises here in the full overview? Not that I see here. Not that I see here. Oh, the starting zone is actually smaller than I realized. Okay, that's a slight surprise. Empty floor, empty floor, empty floor, empty floor, empty floor, lots of empty floors. And then it loops back around. Okay, so that's Kondoa. Next up is Kipton. Kinda, the 2 are siblings, but I think Kondoa was made first of the 2. I have no notes about this one at all. The shield is downstairs, but it's unlocked. Please get the shield back. Yeah, so here's start location. I can go down each of the 5 staircases, and they all lead to different places. This leads to the shield, where you need to know who took the shield hurt. So let's go north. Throne room, Queen Flora. Throne room hidden for safety. Alright, let's go east. Need gray key. Lento the bat. Hurt still has the blue key. I think Hurt's dead. Yep, okay. There it is. Who took the shield? Okay, so Hurt took the... See, this is like straight out of Kondoa. Those are kind of the same. Is your kingdom at war with Kipton? This is Kipton? Right, yes, okay. Close enough. Graveyard, nothing going on here, really. Oh, right, I forgot to show stats. Prize, chest, wall, stone, floor, tile, 10, 10, 25, 500. That's a real high amount of gold. Alright, if I go west, I need a blue key, and I don't have one yet because I haven't gotten it from here because I don't have gray yet. If I go south, I get... Is that gray or white? I have trouble telling. I think it's white. They just look too similar to me, but I think it's white. If I'd click here, I could, and show what's in Explorer.data, I could find out. But I don't have that feature implemented. So yeah, it's white. We don't have any ships, but I can fly. The other people built ships. Hurt put the river here. Hurt did all sorts of things. You need an ivory key. Calling it ivory now. Alright. End of river. Marble for gray. Okay, and gray for blue. So I need marble first. I'm a shipbuilder. No comments. Okay. So marble key is in there. Spider will kill me. Bat will too. Alright, so money to pay the tax here. Great. And marble key. Alright, so got marble key. Going back for gray here. Got gray key. Going east for blue. Got blue key. Going west for a new adventure. Need the blue key. Yep. And there's a secret up here. If I hadn't found that, I would just get to where the onyx key is, but no way into it. Yeah, so go down here and you just get stuck in this spot with a bunch of money, but no way to this. So I had to do a passage search, which didn't take too long because this was close at hand. Where does this go? Then one of these experiences, yep. Can you find the path? Keep going, it says. End of path. I'm not sure if I found this route. I think I actually did. Floor type in here is gravel. That's what's under those chests. Exit finally, I'll kill you. Must be the black key. Which key is upstairs? Black. Are you good or bad? Good. Must be the black key. So room title gives the answer to this one. And that's just one of those that give it a generic keyword and it'll go away. Alright, so onyx key in hand. Go back through here again. Go up. Go down the middle. Open that. Tell about hurt. And you get the shield. Alright, so that's Kipton. Perfectly enjoyable. Next up is TGV Adventure. Ah, that's a fun one. So let's see. Custom. Oh wow, without the custom. Let's look at this without the custom graphics for a moment. It's a little different. That's marble wall. That one is solid for the thing. Ships. So yeah, water is train tracks. Change trains here. This is very, very short. So that's what it looks like without the thing. Wait a second. I thought there was somebody in this room. Oh, it's because the sprite for the quizzer. Oh, I forgot to check for accidental rooms in Kipton, didn't I? Real quick, just in case. Any extra stuff. So nothing going on there. Several empty levels. This is familiar, this is familiar. Okay, there aren't any. Alright, that's fine, don't worry about it. Right, yeah. Quizzer replaced by High Mystic. So here's the one I played with first with the orange lines all over it. And I just shifted everything 1 pixel to the left, I think it was. Yeah, I can see where the boundary is. To get the fixed version, which is that. Everything goes left, orange lines go away, it all looks better. Alright, Stations Bank. Je m'appelle bad boy, spelled weird. Bonjour, board TGV number 8 for Marseille. And yeah, okay, right. So the Hydrat graphics, this torch opens the frozen door. This pearl opens the lavender door for some reason. There's a trap in there for some reason. Right, yeah, this hides alongside spikes and hidden passages if I do that. These are force fields, I think? Maybe? Anyway, yeah, buzz, 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 buzz. Moving around, High Mystic. Yeah, so we can go down here, the atrium. These are solid, and this is a passage all the way across. But these are solid, so you can't go. Butterfly gone bad. Yeah, you are hostile, right? Mm-hmm. I think I did see that quote. I'm not sure, though. Shimbleshanks, the cat. Change trains here. There's an extra room there. Bad person wants coffee. Butterfly laughs. Marseille is there. And yeah, there's that high mystic. First digit of pi, 3. This weird magic floor and the crown. Alright. Yep, so that's all of TGV Adventure. Accidental room here. Any more of those? Yes, so there's one accident down and one accident up, and then a blank floor in between. Alright, so that's what that is. Next up is Norforest. And for just a moment, we're going to see it with TGV Adventure graphics. Well, isn't that fun? All right, Norforest. No, I want the... oh, shoot, where am I? Lost in my file system. Explorer.pic. There we go. One of those trees turned into a fence. Okay, Norforest. This place. So, an old forest. A great demon has taken over the forest, and then just like a whole lot of nothing all over. A somewhat a very Pantheon-like experience. Pantheon was clearly directly inspired by this scenario. It pretty much had to be. So if I zoom out and look at like... Oh right, shoot, stats. TGV Adventure. TGV... I'm not in the habit of doing this. Okay, so gold, stone wall, tile floor, whatever those are. Monster 2, Trap 2, Spawn 50, gold 999. Alright, and then... Norforest has Monster 15. Oh, prizes Marble Key. That's right. This was important information for this. We'll get to this later. Monster 15, Trap 15, Spawn 10, Gold 20. Okay, right, yeah. So zoom out. Here are all the room IDs. Whole bunch of parentheses, single quote. Yeah, it's a variety. More varied than the Pantheon checkerboard, but still not really interestingly varied. So yeah, anyway, one feature that's easy to see from this overview is Ciderville here. Right, yeah, weird warrior and wizard and monster quotes throughout. Huh, so you have to... you have to just sort of see the screen to know how to enter it to avoid the lava. Safe inside the town walls. Ciderville, demon in your closet. Prepare to fight the demon. His lair is in caves underground. Great demon must be stopped. He killed the man that had the key. Now searches for the hidden scepter. Steals all your food, brave person, etc. What is this mess? Why is this built the way it is? Like, look at these shutters. I don't know what this is supposed to represent. It's so weird. Like, something went wrong in this room. Actually, all of these are super messed up. Like, what is... Well, these two are. This one's a little messy. But, like, what is with these rooms? Everything here is strange and messy. Drunk always talks to the great demon. Last of the town guard, will you join us? C ... C ... Sit down and have a drink on the house. Ancient wizard hit the scepter from him. Grog, I guess. And I wouldn't have a gray key at this point. I think that's one I find from just like wandering around. Yeah, there it is. Just like, no, that's white. Okay, so I'd have the white key. Can I do anything with the white key in Ciderville? I don't think so. Ah, but the gray key is in Ciderville. Okay. There's a magic generator in Ciderville. This is odd. Okay, so you can get that and go down there and get into here and go nowhere. I guess this is a way to get a preview of this room if you missed it from the outside. But no, you'd have to have the gray key already to come here, so no, it's not. How odd. A drunk mumbles, I've seen Grog, I have. That's a backtick, that's not an apostrophe. No come. No come, no come, no come. Ciderville Jail, too many monsters, daring souls, lost in the caves. Yeah, caves is a good place to get lost. C ... Wouldn't have blue key at this point, but would not need. I would have white and gray. Okay, and that's all for Ciderville. Right. Whole bunch in Overworld. Here's the burnt abandoned home. There are a bunch of those. I'll do this zoom level. You can kind of keep track of what's going. Statue of Nor in the forest. Are you lost yet? Yes, always. And it's just the fairy and the old man and the one dude at the start to talk to. That's not true. The scepter is hidden near the statue. I know what this patch of gravel means. We'll get to that. There are hidden passages in the trees here. See, I didn't know that. They're not useful, but they're there. Alright, so no comment, period. And on 2 lines. Marble door here, and that would lead to Sacred Statue of Nor. Oh hey, look, a quote from the wizard. The scepter is safely hidden from Grog. Alright, that's interesting. But yeah, we're not here yet with the marble key. If we were, though, we still couldn't hear from the wizard. But yeah, okay, Jason Smart. Putting... Oh, he did this in Lyle Valley, too. But, like, clearly also planned for this because of Insiderville. Oh, look at this place. Krog has the only key to the scepter in a young mage's hut. Unblocked building, only the scepter can keep the people safe. But I wouldn't have the blue key at this point. Great demon taking over the forest. Okay, yeah, so blue key. Hang on, yeah, so is there a... There aren't any wizards in here. There's a mage. And the warrior has no comm. Let's look for other wizards. So maybe at some point the wizard could speak. And, like, warrior could not, and that was changed in between something. Or maybe not. So anyway, Quizzer here. The mighty demon is Grog. You get that information in Ciderville, I'm pretty sure. From the drunk, I think? Alright, where's Ciderville? Too many monsters. Cells lost. A drunk mumbles, I've seen Grog. I have. There we go. Alright. So that's where that clue is. Be careful below. It is not a safe place. No, it's not. It's a terrible, terrible, terrible place. So I would have the white key. It's just all over in room 3. Let's take this stairway. Alright, and that would lead... Stairway is one way. ... So all 3 of these lead further down. You don't do anything on this level from here. In all cases, you keep going down the one way. North gives treasure and a long hidden passage network over here in a marble-walled passageway. Exit there, so that joins up with east. And I wouldn't have the blue key. Okay, so you either go east here or west. Just get a little bonus from north. So we're going east. Okay. Couple of traps. The guard room, apparently. The passageway splits. So if I were to go up from here, where would I end up? It's going to be hard to keep track of where I am. An underground cavern that I could break into this hellish spot from if I wanted to. Or I could keep going up and end up out this gravel. Alright, so that's what the gravel means. So let's pretend we didn't do that. Let's also pretend we didn't know about this, because I didn't when I came here first. So I would go this way. Pay for a zap recharger if you want. ... And that's where the blue key is. Okay, at the private meeting. Alright, so that's useful to know. So get the blue key this way. Exit out the... Okay, yeah, and you can open this for a prize. Exit out here, end up at the gravel, and just restart the whole journey. So if we restart the whole journey and land here... Or open these doors and continue. Okay, yeah, so you do want to go east first. Continue this journey to the west, where there's a decision, a hallway, another intrepid fool. The entrance to Grog is hidden! Yeah, it sure is. This isn't something I would have known about from this side, but if I went into it, it would lead... Oh, wait, do I have to... Hold on, which way around does this go? Hey! That very much go... Well, no, I can get there from here. Okay, so right. This scenario, very uncomfortable to play, still uncomfortable to look at. He, I guess Grog, makes us work in the caves. The underground dock has several boats. Yep, sure does. Haven't been there yet in this preview. Slaves in the caves above. A way out of this place is near. Look at all these blue doors. There are 6 of them in this room. This is the same room. And I looked at the quotes again for some reason. A lot of repeating rooms here. Therefore, the clue about Grog resides above the repeating rooms clearly could have only one place to it. The hidden slaves have the black key. So yeah, they're hidden slaves. The hidden are near the upper right of the caves. Okay, so, and I have to keep going up when I get here, and I end up at the young mage's hut. So I'd restart the adventure again, although, hang on, I'd have the blue key at this point so I could go on this adventure. An old locked building, only the scepter can keep the people safe. So yeah, that leads down here. And an underground cavern, so I guess that's the caves. How did I initially find my way into this? Here's the docks. Let's do this first. Oh, and there was something interesting to the west of here. Underground river, ... You get to this room, and look at this weird hidden passage that lets you go to emptiness. For some reason, there's a passage to emptiness here. In room P, that's the one. Oh, and here's a room full of void. With, wait, what? Whoa, no it's not. This is... This is something my scenario viewer doesn't even recognize as a room. Like, it would show me a floor type and a title. If there's no title, it would just be a short little white box here. There's an empty hole in the map here. Hold up. Let me, let's see. Okay, so it's surrounded by a bunch of emptiness. Room L is to its left. Let me open up that file. Whoa, don't move that window. That might mess things up. Nor Forest in a text editor. You won't be able to see this. But room L on this floor. Next to it is lowercase I. Lowercase I doesn't refer to any room at all? I don't have any parse errors. Like, I'm looking at the scenario. It parsed okay. Where's room lowercase I? Sorry, doing stuff in the text editor you won't be able to see. Don't worry about it. Searching for all the lowercase i's in this file, and there are a bunch of them. Maybe that room doesn't exist in the... Yeah, okay, so that would make sense. So the map refers to a non-existent room. Let's see, if I search for I and then a new line, I get nothing. Okay, so that's what happens to my scenario viewer if I do this. Okay, there's a question I need to answer here, and I'm going to boot up Explorer to answer it. Hold on. Alright, here we go. Pardon the video framing, it'll be a little bit to the left. Just an artifact of how I'm recording this, so I must know. So here's how I access emptiness. What does Explorer do when I go to a room that doesn't exist? How many over is it from here? One more room over. So, oops, I go west from here, and what happens? A room wasn't found! Fascinating. Alright, it handles it. But my keyboard inputs stopped working. What? So it kinda handles it, but my keyboard no longer responds after that. Like, this is not the emulator, right? I can Command S for stats, I can enter to dismiss that, but I can't move anymore, or cast spells, or anything. Whoa. Okay, well, hey, check it out. We learned something new about Explorer. How about that? Alright, so that was fun, and it's nice that my viewer more or less gracefully handles rooms that don't exist. Yeah, just won't show anything in them, not even room title and stuff. Alright, so, hole in the map. Okay, so anyway, yeah, you can reach emptiness there, you can traverse it, it won't really do you any good. Hey, there's another hole here. Okay, is this also room I? You know, I'm curious. Just so that I know, so that hole is... Let's see, yeah, it won't even show me the room ID here, but it's above S. Okay, so technically there is a little piece of information in the scenario that my viewer is not showing me. The ID of invalid rooms. Alright, so directly above S is lowercase j. Okay, yeah, and that just doesn't exist. Alright, and yeah, those are the only holes in the map. That's the same one. Okay, so anyway, where I was with this was, I talked to this fairy. Grog's slaves dug these horrid caves. Oh yeah, they're bad. And right, this is intended to be unreachable. But all of these repeat as you get all the way up here and can get off your boat. Right, locked slaves here in room uppercase J. That one works. So I saw that room. This is where you enter the place, and we're back around to the ferry. So there's no real point in going up and down that river unless I want to get off at a different spot. So if I go south from this one, there's the meeting room with the blue key I already got. Yeah, okay, this was an important room over here. What was on the east? Oh, this is an important room over here too. So if I go west from here, an underground room. Yeah, okay, so west from here, an underground room. I was able to go up this and... Yeah, that is an important room. Hold on, before I do that, if I go over here... Right, yeah, so it's a fire demon in here instead of a snow demon. That's where Grog is, but the clue for that... Yeah, U, V, U. Well, we'll see it. Go all the way to the end of it, you get these two chests. What a reward. Alright, so anyway, this room here. Go up here. Escaped slaves are hiding in these caves. So this was kind of the official way that I accessed all of this stuff. There are shortcuts that would get me in there. I think I took the west one-way passage first, through the lava, into the spider's nest at the end. Spiders say nothing. There's money here. Floor type is that. And that just dumps me out in the forest in some random place. Okay, so if we didn't do that and went east instead... Yeah, this puts me in the hell room. H for hell. That's what it is. You can keep going here and end up at the treasure, but yeah, okay, so the true misery is in this part of the game. Slaves are in the upper right part of the caves. Okay, I guess another thing that isn't clearly marked here is like where the map boundary is, but you know, this is kind of roughly in the northeast. And there is nothing else to see on this floor. Sure, there's this pass-through room. There's a couple of other rooms you pass through, which all have access to stuff except for this one. That's the way down from the forest thingy south of Nor's statue. But anyway, so you have to find in the upper right part of the mines. I'm not sure how I stumbled upon this, but it's not too bad. I happened to choose north as my direction to go here, and I think I might have been doing like a too wide thing here. I saw this room, and I think I happened to go east and then north to try to get to it from somewhere or get around it. So yeah, I did get kind of lucky in that I took a pretty direct path here without even knowing to follow that one clue. This could have been much more unpleasant. It was already pretty bad, though. Slaves in hiding. Grog resides above the repeating rooms. Yeah, so good luck figuring out which ones those are, but if you know, then this clue makes sense. Watch for the fire demon. So that's the other clue. Again, maybe it's the only fire demon in the scenario. However, I'm certain I saw it before I came here. Anyway, yeah, so you come here, and it's still a little weird. You get to spot the onyx key there. The way is open. This is important information. So yeah, go down and around this horrible omnidirectional hidden passage maze where you can't run a straight line east-west. You can go north-south, which isn't so bad. There's the onyx key, and then I didn't know what to do because those clues didn't parse for me. They make sense if you know what they're already about, but beyond that, not so much. Right, yeah, and that leads up and down. I think I discovered that there are ways in and out of all of this room. This goes down to, where is this? The bottom floor. Right, that spot. Yep. Okay, so back to Grog's rooms. They're down here, over this way. Repeating rooms, watch for the fire demon. Intruder. Dungeon had a bunch of rooms called that. What is the way? Open. So that's what that clue is. Dot, 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 dot. That's strange. Silence, onyx key check. Oh, the quizzer turns into an open door. Or, transitions to the next room. I shall rend thy flesh. So here's Grog, the only major monster in the scenario, who drops the prize object, which is marble key. Huh, default floor type is that. That one doesn't affect anything, so default wall type appears to... No, that doesn't affect emptiness. So this is an emptiness room that does not inherit from those defaults. Huh. I wonder how emptiness's floor tile type is decided. That's another thing I just don't know. But again, emptiness is a room like any other. Technically you can edit it, but I don't think you can get at it in the editor, because if you try to go to emptiness, it'll just try to create a room there. If it can't create a room, it'll refuse to go. Anyway, yeah, so there's Grog, marble key. That's the end of the scenario, basically. Take the key, get out of here however you can. How can you? The boat dock is two-way, so you can exit there and go find the statue of Nor. Get a wizard you can't talk to who does have something to say, which is not really relevant. And there's the scepter. Alright, yeah, so that's Nor Forest. And yeah, I learned some new stuff, and that was fun. Alright, boy. True to form, that took a while. Alright, so got a bunch more to go through still. I'll see you next time for Islands and Beyond.